Hi, dear learners. Assalamu alaikum. Hope everybody is fine. I am also Alhamdulillah. Anyway, in the last class, I told you about formation of passive case. And today I'd like to tell you something more. As I have already told you about case. And one is that possessive case, and objective case, and then double possessive and reflexive pronoun, triple possessive, nominative case, and those are the things I have already told you. Today, I am going to tell you that objective case. The word is object. It is known to you, and I think all of you have read this and know it well, because this word is a buzzword. Whenever you go to read your English, then you just try to know the what is the basic structure of a sentence, because you have to do everything by the help of that sentence. So whenever you will go to do that things or any kind of thing you like, particularly for you or with your English subject, then you have to think about the basic structure of a sentence, and in that structure you always see this word, that is object. Okay, I think all of you have already joined with me. I would like to see whether you are following my class or not, and I think you can see it well. Anyway, object. This is object. Object is kormo. Basically meaning is kormo, and it may be in different form of other parts of this. It is a changeable word. That's why it can change its form. Okay. See that object, when it is verb, then its Bengali meaning is apotti kora. And while it is noun, object is also considered as noun, and when it will be noun, then Bengali meaning is pormo, porno, drobbo, and those are the things, meanings. Okay, and it's noun. There is a noun form of object also, and it is objection, and it is noun. Then Bengali meaning will be apotti, and then its adjective also objectional, then apotti jana, and its adverb also objectionally apotti shaha, and its another objective form, that is, and it is objective. Okay, and it has many meanings. Apotti jana, nirvyaktik, uddeshyamulak, those are the meanings of objective, the word objective. But when you will add any s at the end of objective, then it will turn into noun. Okay, then the meaning will be uddeshyam. You see that? The meaning of objectives is uddeshyam. Okay, and I think this word is also buzzword. Every now and then pronounce this word, because you have to answer in the exam hall assertive question and objective question. Okay, what is the meaning of objective? I think it should be clear to you. Okay, now I think you can know this, and you will try your level best to grab this in your memory, in your mind, so that you can rescue the meaning when necessary. Okay, now come to the different types of object here. Okay, we have to work with these objects every now and then, because when you will go to use our sentences for particularly changing voices, then we need object. Okay, because what type of verb can be turned into passive? Only transitive verb can be turned into passive voice. Intransitive verb can never be turned into passive voice. Okay, that's why the verb that has object is called transitive verb. So I can give you an example. If I give an example, suppose I eat rice. It has object. See that it has object. So it is transitive verb. But if I tell you, I eat 3 times a day. See that? I eat 3 times. Tin bela khai. But what I eat is not mentioned here. Okay? But here I eat rice. What I eat is mentioned here. That is rice. Okay? That's why it is transitive. It can be turned into passive voice, but it cannot be turned into passive voice. See that? There is no object here. Okay? That's why it is intransitive. So object is a must. First of all, you have to know all of the objects, and then you can change your voice properly and quickly. Then there will be no problem on your part to change voice. Okay. Now come to first one. See that direct or impersonal object. Direct object or impersonal object. That is bostubachak. What is it? He gave me a pen. See that? He gave me a pen. That is, there are 2 objects here. One is personal, another one is impersonal. Okay, impersonal. That is impersonal or direct object is a pen, and me is indirect object or personal object. Me is indirect or personal object. When you will turn this sentence into passive voice, that one object can be subject here. Okay. See that when we will take a pen as subject, then what is written here? See that a pen was given. A pen was given me by him. On the other hand, see that when you will take me as subject, then I was given a pen. A pen is still retained in its position by him. Okay, and then retained object, that is sthir kormo. See that when you will change this sentence into passive voice, then there are two objects here, but one object can be subject. So when you will take one object for passive voice, then another object will remain unchanged, and it will be retained in its position. Okay, as it is retained in its position, that's why it is called retained object. I think which one is direct and which one is impersonal, which one is indirect or which one is personal, and which one is retained object is clear to you. Okay, now come to cognate object. Cognate, Bengali meaning is cognate is সমুদ্ভূত, একই শ্রেণী থেকে উৎপত্তি, সমুদ্ভূত. He ran a race. Okay, see that ran means run. Run is a verb, you know, and run is a verb. Run is a verb, and its noun form is race. Okay, দৌড়, and it is দৌড়ানো. Okay, দৌড়ানো or দৌড়. I think you have understood. So if you try to change this voice, then you can easily change it as it has an object. Okay, but you have to remember what is cognate object. When or the verb that has object of its noun form, then it will be cognate object. See that verb is run, that is its past tense is ran, and its noun form is race, and it is object here. That's why it is called cognate object. And reflexive object, you know, he killed himself, that is myself, ourselves, yourself, and then themselves, himself, herself. Those are the object, that is if they reflexive pronouns are the object of any sentence, then it is called reflexive object. Okay, you cannot take reflexive object as subject. It will remain unchanged, and it will remain in its position. It cannot change its position, because whenever you will go to change this, then according to the tense, you have to use auxiliary verb after this subject, and then first participle form, and before himself, that means reflexive pronoun, that is object, reflexive object. Before reflexive object will be used by preposition. Okay, that means he was killed by himself. If you try to learn this. Okay, next factitive object, factitive. We made him captain. We made him leader. We made him chairman. We made him our member. In this way, we can know factitive object. Actually, what is factitive? See that there is object here, him. We made him, but what? There is a question. It is incomplete. So if you use captain or chairman or leader or member, then the meaning of whole sentence will be completed. Not before that. Only by the help of this object, it is incomplete. It is not completed. That's why you have to take the help of another object that is called factitive object. Okay. Factitive, and it cannot be taken as subject, and you cannot turn it into a subject because it will remain unchanged in its position. Okay. So now come to the adverbial object. Kriya Visheshan Kormo. There is I shall go home. See that it is actually intransitive verb, and in this way it is place. It can be time. It can be distance. Okay, so I shall go home. I shall go to school at 10 p.m. At 10 a.m. And I can walk for 40 miles. Okay, in this way we can use adverbial object. Okay, but they cannot be turned into passive voice because they are not transitive verb. They are actually object. We can consider just like adverbial object, but cannot be turned into passive voice because they are not regarded as transitive. Okay, and then come to the last one, that is complementary puripura object. Complementary. See that I know him to be a coward. I know him to be a coward. That means আমি তাকে জানি কিভাবে কাপুরুষ হিসেবে to be, after to be there is a object here. Okay, you know, after to be verb what is used is basically complement, you know, complement. That's why I know him to be a coward. This coward is here complementary object. Okay, those are the objects you should know. If you know them, then you will see that your changing of voice will be easy to you, and the rules which are necessary for changing voice will be easy to you. Okay, that's all from me now. More I will talk later on. Thank you very much.